Greetings, everyone. Please give a moment to make sure everything's set up. Rumble, YouTube, and Twitch are all going. Give me another moment to double check my computer. Oh, howdy. Sorry, still getting everything set on up. And looks like everything's good to go. So, let's go and get started. Do spectate. There we go. Let's see now. This one could work, maybe not. This one's more likely to be decent. And so, let's go and get started. And it's like a Soviet versus OKW. We got number ZIS bulletins as well as Maxim suppression bulletin. Panther speed. Less suppression bulletin, which should be useful to help counter out this. And yep, let's go and get started. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another couple Euros 2 replay. Spawn on the right side as the blue OKW player, we have Oberstai. Spawn on the left side as the red Soviets, we have Muger Brax. And of course, the first cast of each day, I keep on forgetting to turn on the hotkeys. The macros, there we go. Perfect. Conscript squad pull on the field, eyeing for neither tier 1 or tier 2, just eyeing for conscripts. Volksgrenadiers now pulled on the field. And the Soviet player has locked in doctrine, the guard rifle combined arms. I do like the KV-1, guard's rifle is always nice to have. Advanced fortification is a possibility, as well as the ML-20. And that is a single strafe, not the loiter. More Volksgrenadiers being pulled on the field. Soviet player has enough manpower for another squad of conscripts. He may be just forgetting to get a squad of conscripts. No, we got a tier 2, so he's built, captured, fall back, build the weapon support company, and now I'm for Maxim. Maybe decided like, oh, maybe I should go for Maxim right now. Or maybe he just forgot, oh wait, my plan is going for tier 2. Granted, I do that occasionally as well, because like I like to change up my strategy a couple times. And like, oh yeah, this is my strategy was this, and I spent so long waiting for the game, the search to find me a game, I forgot what I was going to do. Either way, Maxim now deployed on the field. We do have him perhaps signing for that central garrison. The Maxim will slow down this capture game. May have been better to go for another squad of conscripts or combat engineers first, just to improve his capturing game. Empires migrating down south. Volksgrenadiers here. We do have now the Maxim rotating around. When the Maxim gauge, it should win out. Volksgrenadiers push forward. They will find the Maxim, but not until he gets a volley off. Half a volley. Does manage to rotate around. May get behind the wheelbarrow or the tractor. Excuse me, I feel like there's something caught in my throat. And conscripts taking some time to shoot. My apologies as I open up my drink. The combat engineers are taking a bit of damage now. Combat engineers do fall back, took a bit too much damage there. Maxim keeping his distance, he can't really push forward. Maxim may have been a wrong choice at the exact moment, but his combat engineers or conscripts go around capturing the north part of the map with little interference. Volksgrenadiers a little bit idle there, and got a second Maxim being employed on out. So you will have this line and this area all nice and secure. So it just needs to focus on the top part of the map. Third Maxim being blown in the field. So we got full on Maxim spam. We do have now the SWS half track blown in the field. It's probably a good idea. Both the Battle Group HQ and the Mechanized HQ will both be very useful. Ligs are good versus MGs. And the Sukusamus could be a possibility. Do now the 2-2-1 being blown in the field. And the Volkssturm Pioneers do get suppressed. Maxim still here. Competitors push way forward. I'm for Central VP. You know, we've got the Volkssturmers migrating around. Maxim needs to rotate around. That does rotate around. And we got partial burst there. Conscript behind no cover, or in front of cover. Volkssturm is coming from multiple angles. He decides to Ura onto the garrison. It's probably a good spot for him, but still not a great spot. And we got the tertiary Maxim now here. Remember as well, heavy cover is better than garrison cover. Plus, there's only 3 windows on this fight in this side, so the Volkssturmers should win out that fight. Do now got the 2-2-1 now engaging. Get a good volley onto that column engineer. Does not take him out. Maxim has gotten out of the garrison, and now he will flank the Maxims. As took a bit of damage there from the Maxim. Maxim getting gunned down quite nicely. Needs a full retreat this guy now. He's about to get wiped on out. I think he still actually get wiped on out. Down south, we got the Maxim firing against something, but I think he has fallen back. Maxim sitting on here, but does get behind the line of sight blocker. Cutoff sector has been captured on up. It's going to take time to decapture that. Munition sector has been captured on up, so the open player is in a good position. Maxim's just providing being a little bit too inflexible at the moment. I can see 2 Maxims being useful, but 3? No. We need more conscripts for capping pressure. Engineers can work quite well for that aspect as well, but he may be just trying to save for some guards. He also has a Zis gun. That's honestly a little bit overkill onto the 2-2-1. Activated. Mechanized battle group now upgraded. He has medics also upgraded as well, so maybe a good idea not to go for the black half track. He's eyeing for a MG34. May try to get inside the church here. This gun here, not set on up, but ready to deploy at a moment's notice. Blue's moving around. Now it's going to take time to engage the Competitors, who has a Minesweeper, so has 25% less damage. Takes a nice hit there, just need to drive on forward. Hold fire is activated, and he managed to get out of the arc before taking another shot. Conscripts or Volkssturmers fighting behind heavy cover there. Competitors getting ripped apart. Maybe a good idea once he gets the sector captured up, put the Maxim inside that garrison. We got this Maxim here. No garrison can hide in. Or at least not set on up. Volkssturmers, if he was paying enough attention, he could have moved up north. He does throw an Incendiary Grenade in time. And it looks like he's going to just wait it out. MG34 firing away. Got the Volkssturmers inside the garrison. And the Maxim has repositioned. Yeah, he probably should have pushed up north. But he may not have been paying close enough attention. Conscripts capturing the munitions sector there. Do now the MG34 here. Drum Pioneers taking a bit of damage. Volkssturmers pushing their way around. Trying to find another opportunity to engage the conscript squad. And the conscripts do fall back. The Maxim falls back as well. Does he have medics? He does have medics. Engineers do not get fully healed on up. Maxim maybe eyeing to fall back to this garrison. Engineers could eye for this northern VP. And out of the Volks capturing this sector there. If you have now guards for riflemen school on the field, got the 2-2-3 set up on the fuel sector. So right now he's at 30 fuel per minute. A lot less fuel control than his opponent at the moment. His Soviet opponent has 47 munitions per minute. And of course, with a 221, he's gone for the elite armor doctrine. Maxim starting to retaliate. And is this gun eyeing for a high explosive barrage? One thing you can do when fighting a Maxim against MG34, one's inside a garrison, one's not, you can eye for the exact edge of the structure so you can fire and the window simply can't range it. Volksgrenadiers get forced on back by the guards with upgraded DPs. We have another SWS half-track deployed in the field, so maybe eyeing for the Shearpan's quarters somewhere around here. As both the cannon warfare and the MG34 to protect that region as well. Another high explosive barrage there. The cannon warfare may want to reposition. Let's take a little bit of splash there. MG34 does fall back there. Volkswagen is eyeing for some heavy cover. And the Maxim is suppressed. Not behind the cover all too much. We do have a landmine detonation there on the guards. So the player has a pretty good amount of fuel stored on up. Share Panzer quarters not yet being deployed. So the player has not even gotten tier 3 just yet. Now we do have a lag on the build queue. I think it's better to go with the Sheer Panzer quarters, lock down the sector. And the SWS half track is eyeing to set up. Maybe there. And now the Strum Pioneers engaging. Does avoid the frag grenade. The guards has only one DP firing, so he should be able to force them back, no problem. Here, Panzer quarters not sitting on up at the moment. Maxim firing does suppress the Volksgrenadiers. Got this Volksgrenadiers pushing along the flank. Does go ahead and find an angle on the Maxim. This gun's eyeing for a barrage there. Both these Maxims firing this direction, so if he's able to eat the barrage and not take too much damage, he'd be just fine. One Maxim does fall back, does a good hit there. Light gets a good hit. And the Sheer Panzer quarters is being deployed in the field. High explosive barrage has subsided, so as a Maxim inside this garrison here. This one does fall back, and this one will get suppressed, unable to get a Cinder Grenade off. His opponent is now built tier 3, going straight for tier 4. I want to say T-34-76 would be a good option, but he's a little bit low on manpower, so maybe better to save up for the KV-1. He does need a little bit more fuel for the T-34-76 either way. Frag grenade does get thrown there. Does force him back. And now the cannon warfare does get peppered a little bit. Lag now eyeing for a barrage into the garrison, splashing it down a little bit. Volksgrenadiers now getting reinforced and healed on up. Concepts to get out of the garrison. MG34 here. Sheer Panzer quarter has been upgraded. And the concept squad does fall back.
Squad number 74.
If you got now the Volksgrenadier is taking a bit of fire. Another Maxim in the region. He is getting behind some good heavy cover there. So you won't get suppressed. And maybe it'll be in range of a Cinder Grenade. A lag rotating up there wouldn't be half bad. Lag is currently just finding some auto attacks now. Now Volks push way forward. Does get suppressed there. And this Maxim is sitting up right there. He is behind heavy cover there. This one is still crawling around. Incendiary grenade there. They may get the decrew. Does get that one decrewed, and now he has to fight out this Maxim. Not gonna take time to steal the Maxim.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Maxim firing away, getting some damage here on the Volksgrenadiers. One Volksgrenadier does get pinned, while this other one does get suppressed. The Kenilworth taking shots, trying to destroy the Maxim. They take 2 more hits to take it out. Conscripts are on the way forward. Rolls another miss there. Needs to fall back with Moat. Does fall back. Good shot trying to take out the Maxim there. Does get a recruit now. And a pretty good round there. OKW Panzer IV now on the build queue. He may go for the Panzer Commander, he may go for the Patrol.
The sector is at risk.
MG34 on the center of the map. We do have the Volksgrenadiers moving around. Got the Shroom Pioneers go for the sector. We got these units getting healed on up. KV-1 now being pulled in the field. That should be very effective for the OKW Panzer IV. A lot more durable.
Guards reporting. Capture complete.
Volksgrenadiers pulling some sandbags there. Panzer IV makes advance. Does hold a grenade there. Receive the bounce out from the Gun. Does have 2 bulletins to help it out. Apparently not help it out enough. Does manage to flank the Gun. Does get some good hits there. Does get a pen there on the Panzer IV. Officer has been researched. And now got the Officer Artillery on the Maxims. Taking time to destroy the garrison. The garrison may get fully destroyed. He is not abandoning it, so the garrison gets fully destroyed. Now got a squad of Open on the field. KV-1 to receive the bounce. Good pen there onto the Panzer IV. Panzer IV needs it back on off. Another bounce there. Another good pen there on the Panzer IV. T-34 or KV-1 does take a pen there. Sends a miss. Does take a pen there. Does get the engine crit. Another assist gun on the build queue. This one did get fully destroyed. AV-1 receiving some repairs now. Conscript officially A4. We got a squad of Obersassen here. The Obersassen should win out the fight, assuming they don't do anything too stupid. Conscript's gonna get nice close. There's LMG, Molotov there. He does largely avoid it. And now we've got the single strafing round coming on in. Does force back to the cannon warfare. Does get some good damage there. Almost spikes it out. MG34 does not get wiped out there. Now we got the MG Maxim falling back. May get wiped out here. Panzer IV straight forward, or KV-1 does get a full wipe there, does get a pen. Now obviously 1. Not enough missions for heat rounds. And he's taking a little bit too much damage here, starting to fall back now. KV-1 does roll a miss there on those Shroom Pioneers. Now with the lag firing around Gets a good hit there.
Taking effective fire. Get down, Battle promotion. Capture complete. No enemy activity.
Northern VP has been captured on up. Right now, the VPs are in favor of the OKW player by a small margin, which is ever growing bigger. Maxim decapturing Southern VP now, in which he's made trying to tally against them. Conscripts firing away. Volkswagen behind some heavy cover there. Now the Maxim getting displaced by the Panzer IV. Good hit there. He may get fully wiped on out. He does get fully wiped on out, and the gun fully gets destroyed as well. You know, I suppose it drops some wheels there, even though it also looks perfectly fine. Just don't mind these secondary wheels. Guards have now braced dirt, especially too. They do fall back there.
Look right, damn you! Look right!
Command level capabilities ready for deployment.
Sturm Tiger can now be brought in. We may see that. Probably not. Maybe I'm for Panther. He does have a Panther bulletin. Panther now in the build queue. Panzer IV does get some shots there and does receive a shot. And Chopin is moving around trying to get some repairs. Over here, Volkswagen do get set ablaze by Molotov.
Supply half-track is in action. Standing by for setting of command post.
Oh, Assassin does get good volley there on that Zis gun. And now got a single strafing run. Oh, Assassin getting a little bit too close to that T-30 for KV-1. He does pull back the AT gun time. Warfare does get a pen there. But these units capture the sectors and now have the Panther now fully built. We also got the ML-20 on cooldown or off cooldown. Does get some chip damage on the Panzer IV. Sound grenade there does stun the group of them. Does fall back, however.
Attempting to capture our territory.
There's force on the ground there. I'm not exactly sure why. Volkswagen is not pushing the way forward. And they do find the conscript squad there. Panzer IV could get a good shot onto them. Does get a decent amount of splash. Good AT gun shot there onto the Panzer IV. ML-20 firing a relative close range barrage, or maybe not. Heading straight for the HQ. But it's there on the KV-1, getting some good damage. Panther advanced way forward, and Wolf gets another good hit there. Storm pushes way forward. This is gun here. He capacity utilized heat rounds. He does get a pound mount on top of the Panther. Does have a good pen there. KV-1 taking severe damage. Guards does button the Panzer IV. Another good pen there on the KV-1. Good hit there. Conscripts advance way forward, eyeing for a AT grenade off. Does not get AT grenade off, thought he would. And now the Panzer IV trying to blitz on away. The AT gun has been recruited, or is still crewed. Panzer IV falling back, cannot withstand any more shots. Volks push way forward, trying to get a bit of damage here on that guard squad. But now the guard squad does take a bit of damage there.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
Obsatson firing away. Obsatson only Veterancy 1 at the moment. Veterancy 2 does get a lot of combat promotions. Increased accuracy.
Supply sector under attack.
As for Panther now receiving repairs, got now the repair bunker or repair HQ. Finally, something. Expect a meta mortar. Well, that side is really eyeing for mortars or at all. We've got a single lag in the field, Veteran C2.
Rocket launcher on the field. Enemy forces capturing supply
Oh.
sector.
I don't really know. Elite armor is pretty common. I go into these replays or spectating blind because they're still actually live. We now have the Katusha. It's right here. As a 4 moving around. Volkswagen push way 4. We'll find a Maxim here. Guards, Veteran 3. We'll get some good damage onto him. We may get a Cinder Grenade off from the Maxim, but it does manage to move around. Good damage there onto the Volks. Now the guards have Brace Dirt. Light, maybe I'm for a barrage in this region.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
Yes, I'm for barrage, but I think it's running a little bit short. Yeah, he's still just trying to barrage that region. Guards now pushing way forward. Future barrage now raining on in. Good there on the lag, does decrew it. Old Sausage push way forward. Maxims, 2 Maxims now on the field. He has still the KB1 alive. The KB1 force hit a hole down. Transform push way forward. Goes to take a good pen there. Multiple good pens there from the Zis guns. Lifts away, gets another pen. His next shot does roll about there, does not get the kill. Artillery does not wipe out that AT gun, just severely wounds it. KB1 now push way forward, doesn't get the kind of work of hit there. Ah. Nope, the Soviet player has not gone for the guard motor coordination tactics. He's gone for the guard rifles combined arms. KB1 does take some damage there. AT guns firing away, gets good hits there on the Panther. Shown Pioneers push forward. Does decrew that AT gun there. Panther needs to keep his distance, but does take out that AT gun.
A sector has been cut off.
He's still having trouble with all the armor. He could eye for an SU-85. My apologies for my tree. Now it's this gun on the build queue. He has quite a bit of fuel, so I think he should eye for some of the fuel-based asset. Canceling the AT gun will give him access to SU-85, which should be very handy.
Anti-tank gun is ready for action.
Now we've got a Schumpeter available for the OKW player. I'll be happy to say to go for it. But now he does avoid that Future barrage there with this Obelsatsen. MG34 and Pence 4 push way forward, gaining some damage there. Getting a bit of damage there onto that MG, does force him back there. S4 does take a good pen there. Multiple good pens. The other AT gun is just sitting up along the flank. He may retreat back into it. Now got more officer artillery raining on top of the AT gun. Does get another pen there. One more pen is wiped out. The gun does get full destroyed by the artillery.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
Conscript does take a bit of damage there. And the Panzer IV does go down to that Zis gun. I thought he was going back up into it. Panther pushes his way forward and now pushes his way back. He does have access to mechanized HQ, so he can bring in the King Tiger. He can bring in the Sturm Tiger or Stukas. I think he's eyeing right now for a King Tiger. KB2 pushes his way forward. Guards to throw a grenade there. Splashes the Obersausen squad quite nicely. And now got the Volkswagen squad falling back as well. Let's roll a miss there. Good pen there in the keep one. Keep one has taken severe damage. Got heat rounds not active. That's a good pen there. Now just needs to get one more pen. That's a good pen there from the Zis gun. And he does get buttoned there as well. Multiple good hits in the Panther. Keep one way back there, needs some repairs. Maybe a good idea for the SU or KB1 just hold down somewhere around here, and then I for SU5 to protect them. King Tiger now on the field, getting a good shot there on the Maxim.
We have fallen to 100 points. Do not let this trend continue.
I don't know why I thought the Obersausen was trying to go for a booby trap there. We do now have the Conscript squad straight forward. Veteran 3 does get supported by Vet 3 Guard squad. Eyeing for a shot there on the Conscripts. Does splash him a little bit. This gun rolls a bounce down the King Tiger. And also one grenade there. Conscripts do fall back in time. Guards push straight forward. They may eye for a frag grenade down the Obersausen. Do drop a weapon, a PTRS. This gun does take a good hit there. Tree flies away. More Zis gunshots there.
You are showing weakness. We are down to 75 points.
Those will miss there. King Tiger backing on off. Gets a good hit there onto the Zis gun. It does get pen. The Storm Pioneers should be able to repair that no problem. They could capture up that a PTRS. Nope, looks like out of population for holding slots. Katusha, Water's not getting much there. We know that Katusha's at how many kills?
We have only 50 points remaining.
6 kills at the moment, not a whole lot. Dagger rolls a miss there. Got a triple capture for the OKW player, whose opponent's down to 38 tickets. Conscript push way forward. Storm Pioneers still try to charge it forward to interrupt the decapture. Does get a 8th grenade there off the King Tiger. Does have SU-85. Multiple good hits there on the King Tiger. Obersausen squad takes some damage. Panther push way forward. Max does the capture point, give him a bit more time to breathe, because right now he's just severely low on VPs. Obersausen squad, full wipe down the Conscript. Does another shot there on the Panther with the Zis gun. S-35 backing off, another KB1 deployed on the field, or it's the same KB1, who's been idle a little bit too long. Good shot there on the Volksgrenadiers. The VP is being captured on up, and the Zis guns are still alive. Does have a single max there set up in the center of the map, right there on the KB1. Does overrun the KB for the Volcano Warfare. And King Tiger gets a good hit there. KB1 needs to keep possesses away the King Tiger. Panther rolls and miss there. Panther's a little bit wounded, can't push forward from nearby assist guns. Those looks assist guns are hitting the sheer transporters. The KB1's almost destroyed. Panther eyeing for a shot, does get out of range, however. As this gun's firing more rounds than the sheer transporters. More shots done for. Rolls miss there. And there goes sheer transporters. I still think you should go for a Sukusafus.
Fresh Guards troops are standing by.
First squad of guards now deployed in the field. Yeah, he could go for a Puma. It will primarily be useful hunting down the Katusha. If he gets Majesty 1, its crits can be very useful. They'll have trouble versus the KB1. S-25, it's casemate, so it's mobile enough to engage it. It also does have access to heat rounds for the Puma, so it will buff up its damage. Enough so does standard damage to engage various medium targets.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Now I got the sector being captured on up here. Guards making their way down south. They're unvetted. That Obsat squad is Efficiency 2, so that guard squad will definitely lose in the fight. He's going to need to engage with grenade. He does receive a smoke grenade there. He does have enough munitions here.
We have only 10 points remaining.
So the player doesn't have many DPs remaining. Grenade there, unsuccessful. Drops a P2S again. And it looks like the Obsat there should solid come on the point. He will get the northern point captured on the but it's probably going to be too late. He needs multiple points, guys, on the central point. And at this point in time, I don't know if he even has enough time to decapture this point. Now we've got a officer artillery raining on in. He has managed to stop the decapture. Officer artillery, and that is the end of the replay. This ain't great saying. Thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. If you can give me one moment, I do need to use the restroom. Please give me one moment. I'm back. Gotta use the restroom. And on to the next replay. See, we just did one that was Soviet versus OKW. Oops, sorry about that, hit my microphone. So let's find this one is Wehrmacht in the US. Hopefully it's reasonable enough. Ooh, if I'm out of it today. I've been only getting about 6 hours of sleep for quite some time. I really wish I could get good sleep. I've been waking up early for some odd reason. Here we go. Let's go and get started. Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another couple Euros to replay straight from the Live Games lobby. Spawn on the north side as the Wehrmacht player, blue Wehrmacht player. We have the Immortan Joe. Spawn on the south side as the red USF. We have DGA Detection. Straight into the Wehrmacht sniper. I very much disagree with straight into Wehrmacht snipers, because Wehrmacht snipers require supporting units that wouldn't be any useful. And going for a sniper this early means you're going to forfeit a lot of ground, and you're not going to really win engagements. He needs to get out another Grenadier as soon as possible. He does have straight up full Grenadier bulletins, very nice. The US player has, like the Armor Company, has straight up Rifleman bulletins. We do also now have a Assault Engineer. Snipers can be okay, either really good or really not good against Assault Engineers. Assault Engineers have to get nice and close, which means they're going to be constantly running down at a target, which can be both good and bad of a sniper, since it may run them down or may not be able to get into range. Rifle Squad Engineers pushing way forward, Assault Engineers. Sniper here.
The new Grenadier squad is ready.
He's currently not camouflaged. He is not on cover. Rifle Squad may get a volley there. Sniper does get a shot.
I have taken the sector.
Sector has been catching up. He now has the Grenadiers to the region. It'd probably be best if he will push forward these guys together. Don't worry about capturing up sectors. The sniper's only good if it's firing. More rounds your sniper fire, the better it does. But he's going to let the sniper follow the Grenadier. Very nice. And now I've got this Rifle Squad here. The Grenadier will defeat the Rifle Squad in heavy cover at long range combat when there's missing a model there. If they had all 5 models and both sides engaged at maximum range, it's a 50-50 coin to flip of who wins the fight.
Krauts are sniffing around our asses.
Does get a shot off there. I thought there was a line of sight blocker. Assault Engineer is trying to run down the sniper. We'll get a third shot off there. Retreats on back. Does take a couple bullets, but never got the close range. Only a bit of mid-range damage. Grenadiers take a bit of damage there. Rifle Squad behind heavy cover. Grenadiers need to focus down the Assault Engineers, but right now the Grenadiers will not win the fight. He does have another Grenadier here. And I don't think he got a single bullet on those Assault Engineers with the Grenadiers. Now I got the Rifle Squad nice and close, able to really dish the damage on in. Sniper, however, gets a good shot on in, allowing the Grenadiers more decisive victory. Down south, we do have now the Pioneers engaged by the rear echelon. The Wehrmacht players has done a good job capturing the various parts of the map. Grenadiers pushing the way forward, eyeing to perhaps catch the VP. Rifle Squad getting nice and close to the Grenadier. Sniper does roll a miss there. They now got a landmine being built by the Engineers. Pioneers move around, rear echelon pursuing the Pioneers. Alright, Pioneers trying to cut off decapture the cutoff sector, but however, will be cutting off nothing. Rear echelon now closing on in. It may be best just engage at long range rather than close range, avoid any additional damage. Now got the Assault Engineers nice and close to the Grenadiers. Those two guys couldn't get gunned down. He may be out of point blank range. And the Grenadiers do fall back, so does the Pioneers. That squad is not fully reinforced. He could probably stand to get some medics. There might be an LMG on these guys. Nope, there is not. Another landmine being pulled up by the US player. Very nice. He also has a decent amount of manpower. I wonder if he's gone for any structures just yet. He has gone for a lieutenant.
Let's take it to him. Build complete. What next?
Where's the lieutenant? The lieutenant's right here. M20. He's going for the unlocked mechanized platoon command post right now. Landmine has been detonated. Over here. Grenadier squad falls back with 1 man. And the Grenadier over here will capture this fuel sector. We do now the life mechanized company now being blown on field, as well as the utility car. Lieutenant now pushing forward. Grenadier at full health. Probably should have stood and fight. Got some, put some damage on as they are advancing. As the soft retreats like that allows him, his opponent just get a lot of free shots onto him. He does fall back now. The lieutenant himself is still up, so is Thompson still firing. Right squad getting nice and close here. Grenadier squad not fully reinforced, pushing forward. So the Grenadier won't be able to do much there. We do now the sniper firing away. Rifle grenade there, splashes the lieutenant a little bit more. Rifle squad maybe behind to focus on the sniper. Does get good follow there in the sniper. Grenadier firing away.
Orders incoming! Bust out the metal, boys! Promotion just came through!
Grenadiers engaging the rifle squad to push way forward. Utility card has been put in field, going for armor skirts now. Assault engineers making their way forward. And we got the Grenadier squad falling back. Lieutenant or Grenadier squad does fall back. The assault engineers may be pursued. There's a landmine here. Don't see more landmines over here. Now the assault engineers taking more fire. Utility car here moving around. Of course, he does no longer have the bazooka squad look anymore. 52 does the volley there. Utility car takes a small volley as well. Looks like the utility car is winning.
Krauts are taking one of our points. Waiting orders.
He may well get a good volley there.
Machine gun
Does
team, ready
avoid
for
shots
orders.
there. Get some damage here. Echelon could have actually drawn fire there for the utility car to engage. Wehrmacht sniper now capture the sector, the road. Grenadier is now heading for the cutoff sector. This time we'll cut off resources. Maybe? Not sure. He has deployed out 50 cal now. 50 cal is more of a soft counter to the light vehicles. He does suppress down the Grenadier. They capture the sector, so maybe Russian capture it on up, while his lieutenant to push on forward. Our squad does take a nice volley there. Needs more munitions for the anti-tank rifle grenade. Our squad does fall back. This landmine has been detonated by one of his opponent's squads. Which squad? I'm not sure. Now we got a MG42 now on the boat kill. Stewart now on the way.
Being overrun.
Lieutenant has been upgraded with bazooka.
Boys, you ready to roll out?
At the current rate, perhaps, it does get an anti-tank rifle grenade off there. He could pursue it. Now with the M20 assault grenadiers on and Lieutenant here. Does get a Panzerfaust there. The Lieutenant Thompson just went down. He can keep the utility car somewhat forward. He does not have any other AT. No, he does have now pack for the field, but it's now being slowly walked on in. Lieutenant needs to keep his distance, and the Lieutenant does fall back. Taking time to quickly repair this guy on up. I do now hear the Stewart push way forward. And now got the rear echelon capture the flank. Stewart push way forward. Pack 40 here. No teller mines. Assault engineers push forward. Force back the Grenadier. Does get a shot there in the Stewart. Stewart's on the fall back. Panzerfaust out there on the Stewart. So one more pack 40 shot. And there it goes. Gets fully abandoned. That ain't good.
Driven a wedge in our lines.
Yep, that's a bit of bad luck there. That's one reason why I believe abandoned vehicles should just be not in the game. In multiplayer, it's like he lost a Stuart, now it's a bit more than just lost a Stuart, now he's donated a Stuart. Grenadiers push forward. Still does not appear to be any medics for the Wehrmacht player, or Austere player. He is going for medics now. Rep squad following back.
We need some recon.
Back 40 rolls into there in the utility car. 50 cal trying to rotate around. Does not get a shot off there. Rep squad will escape on back home. And looks like there is no landmines up here for the 2-2. Maybe grenade for the 50 cal inside the garrison. Does take a bit of fire there. 50 cal trying to set on up. Doesn't take any rounds there, and the 2 will fall back. Maybe the 50 cal should just plant himself on that heavy cover there. Rifle squad taking some damage there. And now the rifle squad needs to fall back. Another Stuart's on the build queue, and this Stuart creeping his way back home.
The sector has been cut off.
Pioneer and the sniper both fall back. Pack 40 gets good hit there on the utility car. And the 50 cal does pack on up and maybe he's trying to pick off the Stuart there. We got now the Pioneer is now fully repaired or fully reinforced. The Stormtroopers popped on out. He is now selected Elite Troops Doctrine. He must have found a bad angle there. Maybe it was a flamethrower, not sure. But does get a good amount of reconnaissance there. Stuart in the region. Stuart pushes his way forward. Grenadiers on take a bit of fire. The rifle squad. Good eye for some heavy cover there. Stuart could push forward, engage. Flamethrower engineers do take a bit of a volley there. Bit of power firing away, get a bit of damage on the Grenadiers. The rifle squad and rear echelon squad does fall back. Couple Grenadiers there. Ambulance now in the build queue. Got a smoke grenade there from the Stormtroopers who've been upgraded the MP40s. I believe the G43 upgrades are really all you really need. I'm not a big fan of the MP40 upgrade on the Stormtroopers. The point does get decaptured. Grenadier squad does fall back.
Heavy truck waiting for deployment.
Does get a bit of damage there on the utility car. Captured Stuart, persuade forward. Lieutenant firing his bazooka on the AT gun. Bazooka does not get a shot there. Stuart, persuade forward. Rear echelon wounded, but pushed her way forward. The cal needs to fall back. He does have the ambulance on the field for healing. And 2-2 is grouping part of this rear echelon now. Does need fall back. Stuart pushed way forward. Stuart does get a shot on the Stuart. Stuart does roll a miss. Stuart does get a pen on the Stuart. And Pack 40 rolls a miss as well.
Our supply line just got cut off.
Smoke grenade there, nice and early. Utility car moves way forward, straight into the radius of the Pack 40. But it does pack on up. Rifle squad now engaging the Grenadiers.
German dozers have reached the front line.
Come on, boys. Let's find cover.
He does cancel the landmine that he was trying to build there. M242 does suppress the lieutenant. And the lieutenant does fall back there.
Stand
Let's go our way forward. We do not have major research just yet for the Wehrmacht player. He does have Battle Freeze 2 on the way. Our squad may get wiped on out. Does not get receive another snapshot there. If you push way forward, Stuart as well.
HQ has been upgraded. Medium armor and rocket
Rocket squad eyeing for anti-tank rifle grenade. He does have a single bar. Anti-tank rifle grenade will connect. Stormtroopers push way forward. Utility car may intercept them.
Ground's giving us some trouble here.
Smoke grenade there. Very preemptive once again. Flamethrower engaging the Grenadier as well. Flamethrower's getting some great damage there. One more burst and he would have been dead. We also got a Teller Mine here. Original Quad does force back the Stormtroopers. For me, for Stormtroopers, the G43 upgrade, it gives you 3 Panzer Grenadier G43s. The damage on those things are really nice. And now the MG42 does fall back.
The territory is out of contact.
MP40 squad push way forward, but they're pretty wounded. Needs to stay back home and get healed on up.
The enemy has broken our supply lines.
For Echelon, good 50 cal burst there on the Grenadiers. We do also now have the Sniper falling back. MP40 does not get a shot off there. The Teller Mine's still here. He does go for the stun or the blind shot. Does get a blind shot there in the opposing Stuarts. And now he does still fully that Teller Mine there. The Stuarts still engaging. If they grab grenade, try and engage the opponent's units. We may see some G40 or Panther Pals there. Stuart falling back. Pack 40 does get the food, and now he's starting to move forward. Grenadier squad falls back. Good hits there onto the Stuart. They've got the Flamer Engineers falling back. Lieutenant now engaging. Good splash hit there on the Lieutenant, and the Grenadier squad fall back. Same as munitions of Wehrmacht landmine. True, but overall the G43 upgrade on the Stormtroopers will do more damage than a Wehrmacht landmine. I mean, the long-range DPS is with the Stormtroopers G43s is one of the best, probably the best infantry squad that the Wehrmacht or Osttier can deploy in the field. Do now have a Flak Panzer also being deployed in the field. The amount of light vehicles he already has is anti-infantry focus. I don't think that's a really good idea. I think a standard Panzer IV maybe a little bit better. His opponent, as the major on the field, could go for a Sherman tank. He may be just trying to save it for a Jackson.
Capture point is under attack.
The thing is, well, for me, I never really have issues of S minefields. I mean, if I see S minefield, see those little fence posts, I always get a minesweeper out to clear them up. I never really had the S minefields be successful or be really successful against me. Sniper firing away, gets some good damage on the rifle squad. Grenadiers come to the fuel sector. Now we have the Flak Panzer also now engaging the utility car.
Capture point is under attack.
He wants the Tiger Ace. I mean, the Flak Panzer is 100 fuel, the Panzer IV is 120. It's not too terribly more expensive, and the Panzer IV will be a bit more flexible. Major does get out of the garrison there. Ah, you're saying it's not a good idea. Yep, I agree. Does get the full wipe in the major.
They got wiped out.
Jackson now being blown on the field. Does go ahead, prioritize fire turned on. Think we'll follow Merlin Joseph. Howdy. Good hit there onto the 2. Black Panther also with some volleys onto the lieutenant. Got these units getting healed on up. Lieutenant needs to migrate over to the ambulance. The ambulance may need to be migrated a little bit more right here because right now he's having trouble getting units healed up on this side of the base. That's a problem as well. The US base is so large. In this case, the retreat point here and here may not be affected by the ambulance itself, so that's a bit of an issue with the design of the US base.
Tank destroyer is ready for orders.
Our squad does take a bit of damage there. Jackson deployed on the field. That'd be a good hard counter to all the light vehicles and the Pan Ostwin.
The capture point is being overrun.
Let's see, the US player, the Wehrmacht player, does he have Battle Phase 3? Nope, Battle Phase 3 is not been researched. You need Battle Phase 3 and the Heavy Panzer Corps for the Tiger Ace. Stuart now firing away. Jackson keeping his distance. Looks like there was some sort of landmine detonation there. Grenadiers now push way forward. 50 cal sitting on up. Does get a good shot there on the Jackson. Stuart push way forward. Does use a blind shot there on the opposing Stuart. And then Stuart keeps his distance. Gets some good shots there. Bazooka may finish off. Well, he's already finished off. Got double bazooka on the lieutenant now. Lieutenant. Oswin keeping his distance. Jackson in pursuit.
Let's get 'em now, boys.
There's also a booby trap here, which the lieutenant is pretty wounded. It may actually one-shot him. Push him away 2-2 to draw some fire to save his Black Panzer. May or may not be successful. Telemine. Telemine's still here. Jackson does take a Pack 40 shot there. It does take out that Flak Panzer Ostwin. Back on off now. Lieutenant can take after the VP. And we've got the stormtroopers push way forward. And maybe going to go for tactical advance right now. Grenades been thrown. It does force back the lieutenant. Jackson escapes on out of there. At this point in time, the US player does not need to pull out any more AT. The Jackson's plenty, plus the lieutenant's bazookas.
A capture point is being overrun.
Mortar now deployed on the field. Wehrmacht mortar. Maybe not a super great idea unless you want some smoke to deal with or barrage on the 50 cal. I am not interested in any artwork. Yep, the US definitely had a bad start to say the least. Some was bad luck, some was bad choices, but the Stuart being abandoned like that was definitely bad luck. Telemine interrupt there, nowhere near complete. And he's also, the US player's been getting lucky in not hitting that Telemine. He's been going around it, but never hit it. As Faust there on the Stuart, Grenadier squad falling back. And the Pioneers falling back as well. His unit's not getting healed on up. In fact, large numbers of Grenadiers have not been upgraded. He doesn't have a whole lot of munitions or munitions income at the moment. Drive squad taking some damage there.
Objective secured.
And the Rock squad does fall back. The Rock squad does get down some heavy cover there. And with the Bar Quick Rifleman, they will beat the unupgraded Grenadiers, no problem. Big Cal signing on up. There's also a Telemine there. That could blow up a Telemine. No, it does not. Also, oh, Pineapple Grenade.
We're getting plastered over here.
Stuart firing away, Veteran C3. And the Jackson does find the landmine, does find the booby trap as well. And the Stuart finds a Telemine as well. He finally hit that one, take out the Stuart. Losing Stuart to that is relatively acceptable, but losing Jackson, that's going to cause some issues. Pack 40 push way forward. He needs to keep on running. Grenadier force back to Flame Engineers. Stormtroopers trying to push forward to spot for the Pack 40. Pack 40 is backing up all, so the Jackson is safe. And does find a US landmine there.
Enemy is overrunning one of our capture
Stormtroopers
points.
falling back, being a hold fire stance knows like a great when you have getting shot at.
Squad, get ready!
A capture point is under attack.
Finds that
Forces are
Odabu
now
trap
down
as
to
well.
200 points.
Contact!
Hands forward, pushes away forward.
The enemy
Trying to
is
pick off that
overrunning one of our capture
Jackson.
points.
Jackson has been abandoned, trying to get repaired on up now. And maybe we're going to have the send the assault engineers help him
Supply line
repair.
just got cut off. Our supply line just got cut off.
And now he does have a regular Sherman taking the field. That can help him engage the Panzer IV. Jackson can withstand one shot at the moment, but only one.
We just lost a unit.
He can now withstand 2 shots. Sherman tank probably should engage the Panzer IV. And the assault engineer is not eyeing helping out repair.
Capture point is being overrun.
Sniper here. Telemine still incomplete. Maybe we're going to have to cancel it. He does need munitions income. Or not munitions income, just munitions in general. US player has lost a little bit. He's down to 2 rifle squad, 1 lieutenant. So it's the assault engineers. He's lost the rear echelon. That's the squad I think he missed. Lost.
Crew ready.
Storm tank now has the 50 cal. He does also have enough munitions for the siege barrage, the 240 millimeter.
Overrunning one of our capture points.
Smoke grenade there. High explosive round does roll a miss. Grab squad getting nice and close to the Grenadier, forcing him back. Still low high explosive. Jackson maybe fire force by the ground. He did, but rolls a miss. High explosive round bounced. Pineapple grenade throw. Bazooka does connect. 110. There's a good hit there. And looks like he does detonate the US landmine there, damaging the engine of the Sherman tank. You can heat the Sherman tank there, let the engineers, assault engineers repair it up. As for does not get any shots off there. And does get it repaired on up. Jackson getting repaired on up. The Stormtrooper does spot it. And spot the Sherman tank. Oh. You may want to get some sleep then. Because I have not been getting good sleep and I'm really showing it right now. Good night.
Button her up. Big push coming.
Rock squad does, or Grenadier squad does fall back.
Armor here. We're losing a capture point. German infantry, cut them down.
Rock squad does take a burst there.
Ready, set.
Rock squad capturing that sector there. Sherman tank does take a pen there. Has no high explosive rounds, but I think the high explosive round did actually pen. Sherman tank needs to get on out of there. Got 2 Pack 40s here. Jackson's taking beating. He cannot pursue forward. He's dead. Nope, he does lose vision. Assault engineers pushing forward, trying to displace or wipe out that Pack 40. And this Pack 40 does get decrewed as well. 50 cal fires away, takes the last of their crew models. Grenadiers push forward with some stormtroopers as well. Another Sherman tank on the build queue. And now the assault engineers do fall back. Siege barrage now active right here.
A capture point is under attack. Thanks, Flores here. Sherman ready.
Grenadiers does get suppressed. Rifle grenade does hit the 50 cal. Another rifle grenade there. Decrews him.
Our supply line just got cut off.
Here's the thing about the siege barrage as well. It does have a really wide scatter, so you never know where it might be at. Oh, I saw that round coming down. There's this round.
A capture point is being overrun.
Misses the Pack 40. Alright, I'm just following the shadows. This one's scattering up wide. It's going to land around here. Sniper direct hit.
Armor ready.
I don't know why. When I notice the shadows, like, I'm just going to watch the shadows. Because I'm going crazy.
Area's ours. Orders!
Grenadiers taking bad damage there. They do fall back.
Heavy machine gun team ready for orders. Infantry, dealing with the MG.
Lieutenant getting hit there. Pack 40s. Good damage from the Jackson. And there goes Jackson. With that much AT in the region, you can't push forward to Jackson like that. You need a spotter. Rocket Squad charges way forward, try and engage the Grenadiers at close range. Still no weapon upgrades on any of the Grenadiers. Probably at this point in time she'll stop mentioning it because he's just not going to go for any. Both Sherman tanks loaded high explosive.
Receiving suppressive
Lieutenant does
fire.
get pinned.
Taking hits. Swing the gun. They're on the flank.
Armor piercing rounds loaded. Being loaded. Does get a shot there.
Enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Lieutenant engaging the Panzer IV. Panzer IV trying to engage the assault engineers. Lieutenant does have 2 bazookas. Does get another pin there. 1 shot from the AT gun will take him out, but 2 shots from bazooka take him out.
Armor here.
Sherman tanks a little bit wounded. Pioneers moving
Rounds are
forward.
taking one of our
VP's been
points.
catching them up. The German placed down 100 VPs.
Keep up the pressure. They're down to 100 points. We're losing a capture
Good
point.
hits there on the Sherman tank. Sherman tank got triple tapped.
We just lost a medium tank.
Jackson being deployed in the field. The US is losing a lot of stuff right now. Good mortar hit there on the 50 cal.
Tank the enemy is
Sherman tank
overrunning
makes
one
way
of our
forward,
capture
but
points.
still pretty wounded. Rolls a miss there. And Lieutenant gets wiped out as well.
Just got a report of an infantry unit being wiped out.
Panzer IV trying to engage the high explosive rounds of the Sherman tank. Got a couple pens there. Looks like the high explosive round did pen the Stug. Going for the Pack 40 like that's not a great idea. Does get a Panzerfaust off. He has prioritized fire turned on. Swap ammo. There goes the Sherman tank. Maybe hit the Panzer IV first. It can't go down 1 hit. Panzer Jackson goes down. Oh, the US player's throwing away everything. US player does have double capture.
A capture point is being overrun.
Maybe a good idea to go for Wolverine. Wolverines are cheap. 80 fuel. He's at nearly 80 fuel. I usually don't recommend the Wolverine, but I think at this point in time, he just goes for Wolverine.
A capture point is
As
under
forward,
attack.
straightforward. His opponent, US player, has no AT remaining other than AT grenades. And capture that Pack 40. He will lose this entire squad.
Gun crew just got wiped out.
Rifle and the 50 cal does get flanked. He is going for Wolverine. The strike squad needs to fall back. Far too wounded.
Enemy is overrunning
He's prone to
one
being
of our
wiped down
capture
out.
points.
Throws up Pineapple. Nearly ate some Pineapple there. And looks like the US player backed out of the game because the replay has stopped. So, looks like the US player has backed out now. This Android saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. And I noticed something as well is you sent me some messages there for replays to look at. Sorry, I just now noticed it. Oh yeah, you said you sent this F4, so I can get it, download. Good time to restart the game either way, just because the VRAM issues. Because Computers 2 is horribly optimized. Go, got that replay that you wanted in the folder. Bring up OBS again, and I do Again, my apologies. Been drinking a lot of fluids.
Sega.
My apologies. And there we go. It's loaded on up. Not spectate, but replays. Let's go ahead and cover this one covered for you. And this may be my last replay for tonight. I am actually, like I said, I've not been doing all too great with sleep. Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Company Heroes 2 replay. Spawn on the north side as the yellow Soviet player with Riker Duram. Spawn as the blue US player, we have Waganet Ka. Oh, I butchered that. Butchered enough so I can go on somebody's plate. And spawn the other Soviet player, we have Kaczynski, I think. Spawn as the orange OKW player, we have Bernadotte. Spawn as the magenta Wehrmacht player, we have Jones. And spawn as the red Wehrmacht player, we have Sigma. The OKW player spawning down south can be both good and bad. It may be a good idea for magenta or red. I just send an MG42 down here to really make sure it gets locked on down. But the OKW player Horse Scout Sheer Panzer Quarters will really lock down this region. Sheer Panzer Quarters right here will cover both these. You just have to make sure to avoid any AT gun shots. We do now have Maxim being put on the field. Maxim here. We do have Maxim Boltons for yellow. The sign does have one Maxim Bolton here. And also has increased armor protection. That's not very useful with T-3476s. A worthless Bolton in my opinion. Rarely ever do you bounce on T-3476. MG42 sitting up right there. Conscripts could have oora'd their way forward. Missed opportunity by yellow. Volksgrenadiers pushing way forward. Force back to that conscript squad. Can't get that close to them. Maxim, however, may get a good volley. Blue has rear echelon side here. Just drawing fire for the US mortar to engage. And looks like conscripts get inside the garrison. Maxim finds first there, suppressing the Volks. Got yellows, combat engineers, and conscripts coming in to support out south. He does get AoE suppressed on the Sturm Pioneer as well. Volksgrenadiers a little bit more wounded. Maybe actually worth actually focusing him down as much as you want to focus on the Sturm Pioneers. I think it may be actually better to go with the Volksgrenadiers at this moment. He is focusing down the Sturm Pioneers. Since Volksgrenadiers were not receiving fire, they were able to recover. In actuality, no, he's actually not firing out this guy right there. Sturm Pioneer does get forced on back. Won't get the wipe there. Kufon takes a bit of fire there. Another Volksgrenadiers here, going for a third squad of Volks. Magenta getting suppressed by Yellow's Maxim. And a little bit open ground, honestly. There's some heavy cover nearby he can perhaps utilize. Up north. Pioneers falling back. Does take a bit of fire there. Sniper here. Red has the MG42 back at home. Grenadiers falling back as well right here. Plus went too far forward. And Rifle Squad charging down, getting some damage to that Volks Grenadier or regular Grenadier. Science Maxim does force back Orange's Volks. Kovac a little bit wounded. This Volks is plenty healthy. In between bursts from the Maxim, he could just fall back to this heavy cover there. Kovac needs to keep his distance, getting hit by a flanking conscript squad. In the center here, got the conscripts eyeing for heavy cover there. Maxim in the center. And, ooh, nice mortar flare there. I do love the mortar flare. Especially when it got buffed, so it's now doesn't take any sort of veteran seat. It makes it so convenient. I do like the Soviet mortar, is pretty accurate. And the fact you can get the mortar flare there is just very nice. Sniper does get a good shot there. Rifle squad was engaged by the Grenadiers. That Rifle squad may just need to fall back entirely. Ooh, good mortar hit there on the Grenadier. And the MG is quite good as well. One well-placed mortar will take him out as well. Not Warfare firing away, last known position of that Maxim, which is no longer the case. Got one Maxim, both Maxim suppressed. Grenadiers, Pioneers, and M42 Golf get suppressed as well. Both sides taking some pretty good mortar hits. Maxim here and here, and now he's going to probe his way forward. Orange may want to get out of Sheer Panzer Corps as soon as he can to get Panzer Authorization going. Nice Grenade Warfare smoke. Grenadiers are fully pinned. And now he's going to hit that mortar. Defense crews cannot maintain suppression there. How suppression works is units have a constant rate of suppression recovery, but they have better suppression recovery if they're in A, light cover, B, heavy cover, which is even better than light cover, or C, out of combat, which is the best out of the three. But the defense crews constantly firing away means they're going to maintain being in combat. Mortar make it the crew there. If the mortar goes down, the lieutenant should grab that mortar. I hear Maxims firing away. At this point in time, yep, got the mechanized HQ here. Sheer Panzer quarters, not Sheer Panzer quarters. Super Safus could be very nice. Hopefully the Wehrmacht players deploy out their teammate a medical bunker. Some Pioneers.
Has been converted to the headquarters building.
Mix of light cover, no cover. Lieutenant push way forward. That mortar must have escaped on out of there. Yeah, the mortar did escape. Another Grenadier being pulled in the field. And the Lieutenant's now falling back. We now have the MG42 inside this garrison. We do also have rifle grenade fired. He does retreat on out of there. And thanks to this line of sight blocker, he will manage to escape.
Stand ready.
Almost got a good hit there on the sniper. That Grenadier is far too wounded to stay on the front line, so that's why they retreated on back. Med bunker perfect, so that very wounded squad will get healed on up. Med bunker here. And they should really deploy out Orange a medical bunker. Be nice to your OKW teammates. The mechanized HQ can give you them very powerful assets like the Suka Safus for team games. Build him a medical bunker so you can focus on getting out some good assets. After all, 150 manpower, 60 munitions is not too terribly expensive and won't slow down your teching unless you're bad with manpower. Grenadiers do fall back along with the sniper. Rifle squads just charging the way forward. M42 sitting up right there would not be able to protect themselves from the flank. Grenadiers here. Good rifle grenade there on the Maxim. Max is setting on up. This one, that Grenadier will get suppressed by this Maxim. In which he does have, of course, the increased rate of fire and suppression bulletin, so this Maxim is going to be very effective at suppressing. The increased rate of fire makes it so they fire more bullets per burst. So, very nice. And the increased suppression increases their suppression per bullet. So more bullets, more suppression will be applied multiplicatively. Grenadiers push way forward, or Volks Grenadiers. Those flank this Maxim. This Maxim setting on up. We may see incendiary grenade from this guy. Yes, we do. This SCG squad will get suppressed and fully pinned down. Conscripts should be a nice AoE suppression there. Maxim does need fall back. Sign does have medics back home. He needs to fall this back to get medics. He's even very vulnerable to even Kupowagen flanking him. Kupowagen ripped that squad apart.
Our machine guns has been silenced.
Volksgrenadiers to fall back there. We do now have the Pioneers up here. We do now have some shock troops being deployed on out as well.
Cargo trucks are now available. Requisition 1 to aid in resource production. Contact! Enemy infantry!
Continue firing away. Maxim here. Conscripts over on the way forward. They have access to heat grenades. Lieutenant getting some shots on the Pioneer. The Pioneer will capture the field sector. Infantry inside the garrison as well. There we go. And Red's Pioneers need to fall back. Nothing more they can do.
Are losing a sector.
If you push right forward, we do now have the sustained fire. While the Maxim does not prove the 10 or damage of the Maxim, it does increase the burst, effectively allowing them to get more chances of damaging the 2-2, which is a good idea. Not a hard counter though, far from it.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
Prime Squad misses the grenade there. Great mortar hit there. Gets at close range like that. That mortar's ball needs to be perfectly accurate. One grenade does get dodged. And now the Grenadier does get suppressed there. We've got all these Grenadiers getting suppressed by all the Maxims. Continue pushing way forward. I think Conscript Squad just got wiped out. I saw something get wiped out there. Either way, Conscripts pushing way forward. Time for a heat grenade. AT grenade does connect. T-70 push way forward. That Grenadier Squad is fully pinned, so that's the way about him. We've got no pack for deployed from Magenta. Giving a lot more breathing room. He also has radio into sub, so he may have been aware of the fact that his opponent has not pulled out Pack 40, because that can be very difficult to determine in a 3v3. Because Red does have a Pack 40. Puma, however, to one view. Straight forward, trying to gauge the T-70. Good hit there. It does get another hit, and he's one more hit, and he's dead. Or one more pen, I should say. Good chance it will be I don't think the Puma can bounce on the T-70. I have no idea. Pumas are slightly vulnerable to small arms fire. Keyword in a slight. Oh, got to drop NG42 here. This Grenadier is not doing all too well. Even the rear echelon may be able to win this fight. 50 cal far away from this house. And we've got the armor piercing around there, stunning the rifle squad, giving the sniper more breathing room to retreat on back. Very nice. Incendiary mortar
Ready for action.
raining on in. Conscripts ate a little bit too much of that fire. Incendiary mortar barrage has subsided. As Grenadiers take a bit of fire there. Rifle grenade connects on top of the building, so a bit of a miss. And now the Grenadiers are for the garrison. We've got a US landmine there, very nice. And the Congressional Squad needs to fall back. We've got multiple doctrine lock-ins. We've got the Armored Assault Tactics by IS-2. We've got the Rifle Company for the EZ-8s. And we got the Soviet Shock Army, which I'm glad they changed up that doctrine. Beforehand it was stupid. Beforehand it was like shock troops and PPSHs, which is overlapping. 120mm mortars and the ML20 overlapping roles. And I think the last one was... It wasn't T-3485, nor the artillery barrage. Oh yeah, armor protection. It may have been armor protection. For Magenta, Bengson support doctrine, artillery support doctrine, and the Overwatch doctrine. Good hits there. So we got one left 18 doctrine, Tiger tank and mortar half-track doctrine. No doctrinal artillery for the allies.
WP M110 smoke strike can be delivered to cover our men.
Conscripts getting some damage on that Pioneer. Riot Squad getting a little bit close. Throws a nice pineapple on the Pack 40. And completely misses. White Phosphorus not being brought on in. Air's getting a little bit too spicy for these units. Pack 40 needs some repairs. Not 40 or Battle Group HQ there. Stukes of Fools fires away. Looks like a combat engineer just went down there. Jaeger Light Infantry firing away. Stone Pioneers special secure, just taking my heavy cover, it's a good idea. Volkswagen advancing, flanks the Shum shock troops. Another smoke grenade there, but the Jaeger Infantry and Volkswagen can still get some shots onto them. Mortar half-track firing away. We do now have rear echelon side garrison. Transgrenadiers pushing forward. Grenadiers now engaging. Gone for armored assault of the assault support doctrine, so no haul down for the Ostwind. And there goes the rifleman. Grenadiers pushing forward. They should be able to report those conscripts no problem. Artillery, light artillery barrage there. Molotovs and drone does sort of walk into it. And see a grenade there as well. Conscripts falling back with the two Maxims firing away, suppressing down multiple units. The Eagle Infantry needs to fall back along with everything else. No 4HQ, no medics. He needs to get those medics. Grenadiers use good damage on those conscripts. Light artillery barrage. Getting that Grenadier a little bit at the moment. That was full retreat, didn't need to do a full retreat. Ostwind here took a bit of fire there. Armor piercing rounds on the 50 cal, I don't think can pen the hide of the Ostwind. Rapid grenade, eyeing for a shot. Does get a bit of splash damage there. Cyan has captured Central VP, has not touched the fuel sector just yet. Red has been constantly touching the fuel sector up here. Ostwind does take a pen there, and now got the strafing support. Pins down everything. He has a major here. Just hit the retreat button, get them recovered. He has a squad of bazookas here. Multiple squads of bazookas. He has recovered. Ostwind or ambulance is packed on up. He's low response there. May see some bazookas. But nope, he can fire it up. Remember as well, he has a doctrine that has fired up. Riot Squad is trying to recapture that fuel sector. And I think if he would have gone for fire up right there, he could have secured himself a kill. Though, looks like it's only 2 bazookas, not 4. We got missions cache been pulled by Cyan. Yellow has a good defensive line. 2 Maxims, Pack 40, not Pack 40, Zisgun, Mortar, and T-70. Maybe we're going to T-70 to go into recon mode. Though, at this point in time, he will spot a whole lot of nothing. So a good idea to go for recon mode. Now I've got the SU-76 engaged the Puma. I don't know else has seen that matchup. I'm basically the only one who ever deploys out SU-76s or Pumas. Though honestly it feels like Puma spam for Austere on the mobile defense doctrine is better than Puma spam than OKW. I have no idea why. Grenadiers push forward, Mortar may get a shot on him. Grenadiers take a bit of damage. Riot grenade to this group here. Gets a good hit there. T-70 does take a good shot there from the Pack 40. And T-70 does go down. Vegeta does have a mortar half-track on the field as well as has over 1,000 manpower. He has Battle Phase 3. He could eye for a Brumbar in this situation. Brumbar, another Pack 40, I think it's a good combination. Cheer Panzer Quarter set up in a very cinematic position, going for the squad of Obsassin. Orange has not a whole lot of resources, borrowing munitions. He's going to save that up for the sector assaults. And red has a bit of stockpile manpower as well. He has Battle Phase 3, but probably did not get the Heavy Panzer Corps since he has the Tiger Tank as a possibility. Maybe good idea not to spend the fuel, but still a good idea to spend the manpower. He does have a decent composition. Maybe MG42, rebuild another MG42, just help him lock down a back line. Took some loose rolls and missed there. And a double light artillery barrage one with this gun, one from the SU-76. Jaeger light infantry gets splashed a little bit there, so it got spotted. Now I got a first Easy 8 on the field.
Reinforcements in. Welcome to the death factory, boys. Stick with me and you might just make it.
Oh, Shroom Pioneers get wiped on out, and here at Goliath. Goliath going the wrong way, that's why I got confused. Grenadiers falls on back, getting suppressed by the Maxims. Yellow has a great defensive line there. He has Doctrine for the IS-2, but I think at this point in time it would have been better to go for an ISU-152 if he had that available as a bull Doctrine. Does get the SU-76 there with the Puma, but finds a landmine, hands the Tactician, maybe just forced by the ground. Rolls a miss there.
More of our troops have been lost.
Rolls a miss there, and does get decrewed. And looks like the Puma may actually survive. Got another strength support here. Easy 8, push way forward, gets good pen there. You have a the Panzerschreck on the Panzer Grenadier. Didn't have a Panzerschreck. And of course got wiped out. All the US forces are currently pinned, and now has recovered. ECA has took some damage there, only has its own crew for repairs at the moment. Okay. Conscripts are on the way forward.
Enemy is taking our territory.
Magenta right now has, what, has a Panzer Mortar and a mortar half track there. Black Panzer pushes the way forward. And Rifle Squad does escape on out there. Pack 40 sitting on top. Gets a pen down to Easy 8. Easy 8 should still be able to withstand a shot, I believe. Major Artillery. Easy 8 does take another hit. And grenade there on the sniper, and the white phosphorus does take him out with a direct hit. And does get the Flak Panzer Ostwind wiped out thanks to yellow Zis gun.
Another IS-2 heavy tank is ready for deployment.
Did I just see that corpse go flying off this direction? I think I'm going crazy. I know I'm a little bit sleep deprived, but now I'm thinking I'm seeing stuff.
INDS ready for assignment.
Rifle grenade firing, trying to get a bit of splash into the conscript squad. Got the mortar flare here. And the Goliath camouflaged here. Puma did manage to escape out of there. Stuk Safus at efficiency 1. Got 25 kills, not bad. Incendiary mortar barrage now raining on in. Rifle grenades firing. It's gonna hit them to the Maxim. Mortar takes some damage. And this Maxim will just continue suppressing those Grenadiers. The mortar may just fall back to get some medics. D-34A5 go on the field. Puma will have trouble against that. So will the Goliath. Panzer Barrage running on in. Panzer Barrage got a good volley there. He needs to fall back with this gun. This gun going way too far forward. He's trying to go with the mortar half track. Gets one hit. But the Pioneer should be able to wipe it out. Rifle grenade there. Wipes up the Zis gun. A little bit foolish right there. The red now has a Tiger Panzer. Yellow has the IS-2 on the field as well. Yeah, this for me, for the Soviets, this is either a KB2 map or a ISU-152 map. It tends to be very laney in the center, perfect for ISU-152 and the KB2. I put in the KB2, set it up right around here, and the ISU just put right there. Back tank push way forward. Got rifle grenades hitting the rifleman squad. No anti-tank rifle grenades. Grenadiers push way forward. Trying to eye for Panzerfaust. Does take a good hit there. Panzerfaust will connect, but the IS-2 or the IS-2 should be. And it's getting some good pens there. Columns will run their way forward. They will potentially get engine crit. And the coaxial or hall-mounted machine gun does manage to kill the guy who's buried for the AT grenade. Brumbar here. I do love the Brumbar. Brumbar is definitely my favorite vehicle in the game. Oh, Sasson does get forced on back there. Brumbar trying to migrate down south. Puma rolls a miss there. He always going for aim shot. Does get a wipe down the Stream Pioneers. He will likely need to repair that up. He does have a mechanized HQ, so does have access now to source repairs. Sign does lose a conscript squad. He's down to one conscript. He lost his shock troops as well. Thor 85 gets good hit there on the Puma. Puma needs to keep his distance. EC8 does take some damage there. EC8 received a miss there. EC8 should want to be in prioritized fire mode. Get it there on the EZ8. Good hit there on the Maxim. IS-2 rolls a miss there. Great damage on those forces. IS-2 gets another shot there. Tiger Tank 3-4 gets a... I think that was actually a miss. Or an unknock pen. Conscript does take a good hit there from the Brumbar. AT grenade will connect on the Brumbar. Nope, he kills the guy who's throwing it, and they Q move the Shriek order, and so you're free on the back of an AT grenade off. Back tank does get a hit there. Pack 40 now engages the IS-2. You also now got the bazooka flank the Panzerwerfer, no response. Buff anti-tank rifle grenade while at it as well, and the main tank rifle grenade was not needed. Great flank there by the rifleman. Goliath still here, slightly wounded. Not sure if Sign noticed it. He's barraging the line. Again, doing a good job with that, and does decrew the mortar. Sasson takes some damage there. Grenades there. Here comes Tuxafus, gets a good volley there.
Brave infantry have made the ultimate sacrifice.
Fragmentation bombs does take the 50 cal. IS-2's been repaired up enough. Sasson and Jägerline Infantry push way forward. Make it a decrew or wipe on that Maxim. Now got the Loiter being brought on in. Soviet Loiter. We now have the munitions cache under fire. Z8 rolls miss there. Sign is down just to 2 Maxims and is now going for T-3476, so Sign is in a bad position right now. T-3476 is a little bit questionable since he has enough fuel for T-3485, but Orange doesn't really have a thing that T-3485 is really needed, so T-3476 is actually more than plenty against Orange. A squad of concepts being put on the field, he needs to go for a squad of combat engineers as well. Maybe, but I did not go for concepts, go for combat engineers. And probably eye for another T-34 or some sort. Concepts were on the way forward, trying to get AT grenades off from the Tiger tank. It looks like he does not get AT grenade off there. Brumbar does get a good hit there on those conscripts. And does take out the T-3476 with the Puma. Very good snipe there. Paradise Fire turned on. Tiger Tank tasking some damage. IS-2 now efficiency 1. Cat 40 pushing way forward. Cat 40 is now sitting on up, trying to eye for a shot there. Grenade on the MG42. Good hits on the Tiger Tank. Tiger Tank just keep on running. Gets body blocked by his teammates MG. And Blitz on out of there. Understandable. This hits the telecom pole. Brumbar gets a good hit on the captain. Brumbar maybe a safe shot to go for that bazooka squad. He's in negative ground a little bit. Does take a pen, however. Another bazooka here. Now orange split out King Tiger, so now got 2 heavy cats. Of course, Magenta can't go for heavy cat, but the command tank could be very nice for those vehicles. The aura does affect teammates' units, both infantry and vehicle, and making your teammates King Tiger and Tiger Tank more durable can be very good. Volley there. IS-2 scream his way forward. Gets a good pen there. Asphalt does come back. And this Tiger Tank takes some severe damage. Range of T-3485. Anything to finish it off? Nope. Tiger Tank is almost dead. T-3485 has plenty of health to draw some fire. No prioritized fire on the EC-8. Jackson 3-4 does have prioritized fire turned on. Asphalt does connect. Tiger Tank does go down. EC-8 goes down. T-3485 goes down. Jackson rolls a bounce down to King Tiger. And Jackson may go down. That's what Barrage firing away. Get some great hits there. And the artillery barrage from the Soviet player does take out the Panzerwerfer. That 3 Puma charges his way forward. There's a T-54-76 here, or 85 I should say. Does get efficiency 4. And Puma's doing a great job right there. He will get multiple pens there. When Pumas get vetted up, they can be very nice. Rifle squads and 3-4 bazookas. Keep back up some partial repair. Boombar gets a good shot down the rifleman. All the rifle squads are quite wounded. He needs to fall back. He can't be around there any longer. He does fall back. And now the Goliath now sort of hanging out right there with the Kubelwagen. King Tiger still needs a lot of repairs. He does. Orange has a decent composition. Needs their Shroom Pioneer for repairs though. Red has a decent amount of infantry. Going for Panzerwerfer. Just waiting for the Tiger Tank to get off cooldown. I think he has a maybe Panzer Corps, maybe more in partial towards a Brumbar than the Panzerwerfer, but he almost had enough fuel for Tiger Tank after going for the Panzerwerfer. Magenta has the Brumbar and still over 1,000 manpower. He may want to eye to build some caches. Their team could actually stand to get a fuel cache or two. They do have a missions cache at the moment. Alongside the garrison, just drawing fire from the Kubelwagen. Some sort of artillery barrage here and some sort of artillery barrage ring in over here. One big whiff. Down MG42 here. Right now, yellow, what is this? Yellow has a pretty good composition of conscripts, has some support weapons, and the IS-2 has some resources to work with, not a whole lot. Maybe a Katusha could be useful. Eyeing for the concrete round there. Gets a great hit. US player has plenty of fuel, has one Jackson field. Against all the big cats, Jackson's probably better than the DC-8s. He has more barrage there, splashing down some stuff. And the Soviet player has recovered a little bit. Large amount of defensive infantry right now for Orange. He's keeping one Jaeger Light Infantry Obersatzen down south. He's pushing up north of Obersatzen and Jaeger Light Infantry. But he is engaging an IS-2, which is not good. Maybe we go for a... Oh. The Wyeth connects on T-35. He did take a hit, but nothing too crazy. Maybe a good idea for Orange to go for a Jagdpanzer. It should... may or may not have enough population space after reinforcements. He's lost one of the Jaeger Light Infantry. Panzers do take 15 population, but she does have enough spare population room, but reinforcing is a bit of issue. Yeah, I think that Jaeger Light Infantry replacement for Jaeger Light Infantry was a bad call. I think we should have gone for Jagdpanzer. The safety grenade does not need it. And now the Consequence Squad does fall back there. We do now have the Obersatzen does get a nice bundle grenade there on the mortar, decrewing it. Over here, I got the King Tiger. We got these extreme units push forward, engaging the Rifle Squad. The Rifle Squad does fall back there. Obersatzen Squad may get wiped on out, but looks like it does escape on out there. Pack 40 gets a good hit there on the IS-2. I hear some sort of barrage. Does get a good hit in the Panzer Grenadiers. Does fall back. Is this barrage there? Concentrates pushing forward, engaging the Jaeger Light Infantry. He has now has T-35 squad as IS-2. Does lose one of the AT guns. Maybe I assume if playing 85 would be a little bit. No, he had two Ziscans at the time we pulled out the T-35. S-35 will allow him to engage the big cats a bit more easily, but I think the IS-2 would be more than plenty, and plus T-35 can do somewhat of that work, though it's always a little bit iffy with them. Puma now he overran, almost fetched C5, and he's just simply not engaging the Puma there. Now he vacates Puma since it's the only target in front of him. But you also may get a kill there. Fetch C5 here. He does get the kill. So really good Puma. That Puma's second kill, second vehicle destroyed. I forget. Yeah, it was both a Science, one was T-34-76 and the other one was a Science T-34-85. So great Puma there. Your squad does fall back. Got drop bar there. Bolt fire turned on. Rolls a miss. No, he's actually trying purposely to engage fighting position. You see the miss there from Jackson, who does have pitch to one, so he evap rounds can be utilized.
The enemy has destroyed an emplacement.
Fighting position does go down. IS-2 right here. I got these Jaeger Light Infantry pushing the way forward into his own sector. Maybe a booby trap or two wouldn't be half bad. He is much single conditions for sector assaults. And his Obersatzen getting hit pretty hard there. Got Super Screws Barrage. Panzer Warfare getting some decent hits there. Panzer Warfare range a little bit short. A couple grenades there, wipes out one of the conscripts. Super Screws also hits the Zis gun a little bit. Nothing too significant. The Obersatzen may finish it off. Nope, he does do a nice merge there. A very nice merge. And a very nice wipe down the Obersatzen. Rifle grenade splashes the conscript a little bit. Conscript still fully falling back, and now the T-34-85 is not engaging. As-Files does connect on one of the T-34-85, but does not get an injury crit. Panzer Wolf Barrage wipes out one of the riflemen. Other rifle squads to be hit by the Tiger tank. Panther pushing forward. Magenta should really eye for the command tank. And make his vehicle, teammate's vehicles go a long way. He does have enough resource for it and population space for it.
We are as ready as we could be.
Splashes the rifle in the squad a little bit. Now we're going to SU-85 being blown up by yellow, which will be very useful to gauge the big cats. Sometimes it can just be a bit more of a reliable gun to sweat out your heavy tank. Panzerfaust 1 connects, Panzerfaust 2 connects. And now I got the concrete, what's it called? Concrete buster round? OF fragmentation shell. Yeah, it's the concrete round was the ISU 152 ability. Rapid grenade there.
We have a new SU-85
Successfully push my way forward. Conscripts were on there before. I don't think that will get injured crit. Now we'll definitely get injured crit. Very much so now.
Ready for action.
Panther does take a couple bounces there. And I think Orange just went for a Panther. Yes, he does. More big cats. So now we got 1 Tiger, 1 King Tiger, and 2 Panthers. So 4 big cats. As Warfare Barrage running in, splashing a little bit of everything. Tiger Tank does get a good pen there on the IS-2. The IS-2 is looking special 3. Fragmentation bomb there. Splashes the ISU-85 a little bit, and this T-5485. That 5 Puma moving around. Opus also does take a hit there from the T-5485. And we got now the Opus also push right forward. Puma taking massive fires. Got a smoke grenade there. AT grenade will connect. It wipes out the Bet-5 Puma.
Light vehicle destroyed.
There's more time. Maybe best Orange goes for another Stuxafus. So it needs to reinforce the squads. Stuxafus costs what, 12 population? So yeah, he does not have enough population room for it. Maybe we should Pioneer then for repairs. He could lose the Kupawagen. The Kupawagen's sort of pointless right now. King Tiger needs repairs. And the Mechanized HQ will take its sweet time. Put it there onto the MG42. Panther does blitz on out of there. And now that the Opus Awesome squad needs to fall back as well. Both Panthers in this region. Bazooka, right from the squad, push right forward. Does get a pen there on this Panther. And Orange is getting overran. Red's Tiger Tanks here. Magenta Panzerwerfer needs it back on off. Yellow's T-5485 trying for another shot on the Opus Awesome. And Yellow's falling back there. Grenade there. Great Panzerwerfer barrage there. Wipes out 2 squads of riflemen. And that was this Panzerwerfer here. 10 out of 11 kills was set from that barrage. Tiger Tank blitzing on out of there. Does go down to the yellow SU-85. Panther does get shot there onto the Cyan T-5485. King Tiger could activate Spearhead. Does take a couple pens there. Rolls a miss there. Conscripts pushing their way forward. Grenadier's not retaliating. And the Grenadiers should win out the fight. Jackson pushes their way forward. I think that's EVAP rounds. Yep, got multiple armed piercing rounds. No, that was take aim ability, not the EVAP rounds. Or Sable rounds.
They're down to 50 points.
Panther taking some damage. Panther does fall back a time. But the Panzerwerfer may get picked on off here. Nope, he's not pushing forward. 54 buys hitting the Obstotson. And the Tiger Carcass does go down. Another elementary upgrade on the Obstotson. Good hit pen there on the IS-2. And now we've got sector artillery in this multiple sectors. Here, Panzerwolf Barrage, where it's running in, I'm not so sure. And it's running in right there. Splashing, not a whole lot, honestly. The capture infantry 2 does get pinned, but that's about it. King Tiger advancing down himself. Sorry, hit my microphone pretty hard there. King Tiger does take some damage there. Page Grenade will connect. And the King Tiger could get overran. S-35 not pursuing, nor T-34A5.
We have nearly won. The enemy is down to 25 points.
Eagle Eye Infantry taking some more pushing way forward. No Obstotson here for Veteran 2 wanted the smoke grenade. There goes the Panzer Grenadier from the fragmentation bomb. Magenda's Panthers taking some fire there. Got the Jackson. We also got the N15 here to take on the sector assault, as well as the strafing support. So there's multiple loiters you can perhaps engage with it. And looks like this T-3485 does go down. T-Tiger is severely wounded. Orange Panther charges way forward. Red's Panther also advancing. We got a third Panther now on the field. And Red's Panther does fall back. Eagle Eye Infantry capturing the sector on Cold Virus stance. Very nice. Flashes down the units a little bit more. Panther taking a pot shot. He needs to keep his distance. Far too wounded. Orange Panther pushing forward. Takes some damage on the T-34A5. No safe bounce there. Engineers, no conscripts. He does get a pen there and takes out the T-34A5.
We've lost a squad of infantry.
Here's Super Barrage. Hits the AT gun. That's about it. Hits the mortar as well. Grenadier squad takes some damage. They may fight for Panzerfaust. He is moving for Panzerfaust, but has kept the sector there. X-Players down to 12 VPs. The Allies still have over 375.
We have a fresh Grenadier squad.
There was a good number of vehicles. Red is a bit struggling. He's falling for another Tiger tank.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Magenta still floating a large number of resources. Panzermorphers annihilates the conscripts. Magenta has enough fuel for and manpower for pretty much anything. And has plenty of published space as well. Go for second Panther. Go for second Panther and Panzermorpher.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
As a Warfare Barrage running somewhere. Up north, splashes down this Grenadier. And now got another sector artillery raining on in. It's not affecting the VP sector, it's just affecting these three sectors. This one, and this one.
Our opponents are seizing the sector.
And looks like it's also affecting this sector here. Grenadiers do take a bit of damage. Takes out the entire squad. .45 does escape on out there. Magenda's Panthers push 4. Got an IS-2 here and a backwards SU-85. I believe it was an archer. Rock grenade firing. Panzermorpher Barrage or Sixtifus. Series Sixtifus Barrage running on in. Grenadiers taking a bit of damage there. I got the Evap round fired and missed. Trade support raining on in. The Old Sauce being suppressed by the Vet 3 Maxim. Bundle grenade there. Splashes the Grenadier quite nicely.
Anticipate our victory. The enemy
and artillery raining on in there.
We have made the ultimate sacrifice.
Got the Eagle Infantry camouflage the way forward. One does get spotted. Does uncamouflage that one. Act 40, engage at pretty close range to use target weak point. But does get the crit there. May got a short crit there from the Panther. Eagle Infantry has the capture the central VP. And now the Eagle Infantry can no longer capture the central VP. Red Panther persuade forward, he's distracted by the EC8. Blitz is on out of there. And those might skip out of there. We've got more artillery raining on this sector. And we've got now the sector assault running on in as well. This can cause some issues. It's an Overwatch action. IS-2 takes severe damage. There goes that squad. Keep back up straight forward. This can get pinned there. IS-2 does manage to skip on out there. I'd be very good clouds on the pivot mounts though. Got a ram there. Does come good hit there. Consequence straight forward to capture the VP. Panthers pushing way forward. Massive Wolf and Barrage also running on in. VP gets captured. Does get fully pinned, so it doesn't get captured. E-5 does go down. Heat grenade, AT grenade may finish off Panther. Panther does go down. Now Cohen scripts now making their way back to the VP. S-45 trying to find a shot, but some, of course there's smoke here. He has focus sight turned on. Orange Panther pushed forward, severely wounded. And a point does capture this Polygon Spell game. Panther gets abandoned, and that is the end of the replay. This is Angry saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. As I mentioned beforehand, I'm pretty tired right now, so that's going to be my last replay for tonight. So everyone, thank you for watching, have a good evening, and get some good rest.